everybody, and welcome to If We Catch Enough Fish, part 2 of this Beat the Heat video. So we caught several buzzbait and a few on our backup bait, but now we're going to transition. I'm not going to put on the sun gear quite yet. I'm going to just wait until I'm like, okay, time to put it on. But this is the start of part 2, the grind. Beat the Heat grind edition. So before that sun gets on us, let's try to catch some more fish and see how many we can catch before that heat index of like 101 or whatever kicks in, right? So it is 750, 84 degree water temps. They're as cool as they're going to get. It's going to get up to probably 88 degrees. Going to be 90 something today, heat index over 100. And this is, oh, there's something swirling right there. This is like your middle of summer, middle of July fishing, right? So it could get intense. Let's go. Get through there. With the, ooh, that was a hit. That was a hit. That was 100% a hit. 100% a hit. Need to slow down. Let that thunder crick hunt. Thunder cricket. Let that old thunder crick hunt. Let that old thunder crick hunt in there. I'll tell you that right now. I'm ready to get in that grass and hunt for that bite. You get in there, son, and you hunt for that bite. Yeah, right there. Get in there. Hunt for them, son. Get on that little bit of the windy side. But I'm just making a few casts because you never know when you can hit that grass and just pull one out that's sitting there even though you don't have wind. Stay on. Thunder cricket. So we are on a thunder cricket bite. Officially. It's official. So for those of you that want to comment like, the guy don't even know how to fish, you need wind. Wasn't dead on keeper, but this bank is not as dead as you get, but when you're kind of going in there after them kind of thing, you don't necessarily see wind. So yeah, let's go right here. So they are in and on that edge 100%, I guarantee you. You could probably come through here just picking, you know, throwing a jig or soft plastic of some sort that kind of can get through the grass, but I just kind of like to throw some chatterbaits in and through where I just kind of get them, bump them or whatever. And if that bite's there, I get it. If it's not, then I just move on. But just keep wanting to try these. I just thought those 1/2 ounce Evo Mini Maxes would be the ticket to, you know, throw them out. I'd start them, and then I just, there's a fish. Uh-oh. Stay on. See what the blade got in her. I was gonna say, oh, dude, I was gonna say, I don't have faith in him. That was kind of on me. Maybe not though. The hookup ratio, I don't know. I'm struggling anyway, but I would swear I struggle more with these. I don't know if it's because that hook, it's such a small, compact deal, but as you can see, they get bit. I'll leave that footage in. That was a good, about as big as anything we've caught today. But I kind of fumbled the hook set, but I mean, this rod is just usually pretty good. I think you guys know the deal. I'm probably going to live on the Screaming Thunder Crickets, and then I do like the original Mini Max over these Evos even. I kind of like the original Mini Max, and then I like the Evo, just the regular 1/2 ounce, 3/8 and 1/2 ounce probably, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick to the Thunder Crickets. Maybe not. I definitely do not plan on buying any more of these guys. At any of the sizes. Alright, do we want to stick with it for redemption? So I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking about. Even though that's a little blade, you still are basically, you got a small version of a chatterbait, which is already, when in the big version, it's can be harder for hookup ratio kind of thing. And that bigger 1/2 ounce head only gives them more weight to throw a bait kind of deal. So I would almost swear that in the 1/2 ounce, it is harder to keep a fish button with these than probably any chatterbait I've used, or feel like anyway. Alright, we'll try to keep our fishy lost deal going, but we're going back to this dude, Screaming Thunder Cricket. We'll throw him out and we just let him just get in the gunk. We let him, we ain't scared to throw him like right there. But get in there and get us a fish. What's wrong with you? Get in. Get in there. Get us a fish. Right at the boat. Get in there and get us a fish. So, see the difference? And it could be I'm just kind of in tune, but I want you guys to see this. That fish, no, he did hit it. It was in his mouth. Okay, he's got a jacked up mouth, but yeah. I'll kiss you because I love you. Screaming Thunder Cricket. You guys love the Screaming Thunder Cricket? Sure you do. You guys know you do. Alright, we're going to go down and then work back up. After I catch this fish, I literally just shut that camera off. So we're going to work our way down and back up, and then this fish hit. And it's a pretty good one. I don't know if I got a good hook set. I really wasn't paying attention. It's a chunk. That is a chunk of a bass. Look how white that fish is. Now he was off. I threw just away outside the dock and was actually kind of going fast. So, but yeah, dude, Screaming Thunder Cricket. Proof's in the pudding. Proof's in the pudding, buddy. You're tearing them up. Let's go. Okay, got a pick. Gonna see if we got a jumper. Look how white that bass is. Let's see if a whitey is gonna jump. You're the whitest. No, dude, I just thought about it. All right, we're doing good. The grind. Look at that weather. Look at this. Look at the clouds. So I may be in for a storm. Guess who didn't bring a rain jacket? I got emergency ponchos. I didn't even put up my sunscreen yet. Tells you how fired up. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. We drifted right into that dock, and I just knew that I was going to catch a redemption dock fish. That's back on the old chesty. Let's do a little long range reconnaissance. Let's throw this brightest one we got. He did get hit earlier. Yeah, see that? When I pop it, it pulled it right out of the water. Sucker gets hit though. I'll give it that. They're liking something about that color right now. I'm not going to play with this guy. I'm going to get him on in the boat. That is a chunk. You got a jacked up lip. Jacked up. Nice chunk though. Okay. The old blade. Tatula. Back at it. Whoa. Got that one. Nailed that dock. Nailed that dock. Nailed that dock. Oh, had a hit. Definitely had a hit right there. Typically in this place works. Just because I have more confidence in throwing it around. We'll start out a little shallow, right on the point. There's already a fish on it. There's already a fish on it. Already one on it. Get up here. Redeem yourself. Told you. This color in here is just a winner. This bait, that Crocagator, I custom added some of the light living rubber, and that bait definitely has worked for me. Hard baits I've tried are striking out. Tells me, well, maybe not. That dude is a jumper. I don't care what you say. Make it to the boat. Oh! He was not going anywhere. Hold still. Do I need my pliers? Do operation on you. Nope. Nice little chunk. I knew there was one up in there. There's got to be one. Look at how it's got that like current running through there almost. It's like a little cutout because this comes out from there. I could possibly, well, the wind's not blowing on that side today. It's blowing on the shallow side. This would be one though to go throw on that deeper side. Throw it like to the bank and then just grind it out as it gets deeper and deeper until, see if you could find a, you know, 6, 8, 10 foot out, 20 foot out, whatever, and then run that pattern if you can get on a little bite. I was going to say, I think they're, and they probably still are, it might be better off with the Rattletrap. I think with the overcast they're more likely to be looking up and higher up in the water column. Now that sun could just pop out right at the boat. That dude, let's see. Oh, look at that fiberglass. Huh? That composite rod holding you, dog. Composite rod held you. I don't like fishing with this heavy of a rod. Tip heavy anyway. The rod itself's not super heavy, but it's just, that is tip heavy. I don't have any balance on it. I wonder if I shouldn't at least try. This was working, but I'm thinking I should at least try. I don't have any, well, technically, you know, I always end up throwing it, but it never does as good. I know it says it's for red-eye shad, but technically that dude isn't that far off. And then I do have, let me set him out because I plan on throwing him, and I should at least try oh my god. Dear Lord. Oh, he got over there another box. I should at least try this guy too. Ah, that focus sharp right in my, but then, I mean, I'm throwing a red-eye shad rod. So, I mean, I literally have a red-eye shad. Let's just try it, because I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with my original plan. I won't be as in deep a stuff. Look at that thing. Tell me it didn't stick me. That hook, like, I barely had pressure, but it's so sharp it just went in. That was on that 6th Sense one. Anybody tells you that they don't have sharp hooks, they lying to you. They lying to you, partner. You know what? I'm gonna rig that the other way, just in case I get to running through grass. I know it's not that big of a deal, but if you do use snaps, I try to keep, oh boy, I try to keep the snapped in part on the back side, so if that makes sense. So when I'm pulling it, and if I get hit in something, that is the part that could catch is back there, if that makes sense. It's not a huge deal, probably makes no difference, and a lot of you guys are like, just take the snap off. I get it, but see if there's a bite just on the outside edge of that grass with the faster moving, you know, deal. So let's go that far out. That looks like a long way out from that bank. That's a fish. So, coming right at me. We're coming right at him. Not that big, I don't think. Gonna jump. Oh, that was a big one. That was the fish of the day. I didn't even realize he was that big. And this rod, look what it says. Square bills and red-eye shads. See how they'll shake it? And I just feel like at the end of the day, like I feel like I've already worn myself out casting with this 6-3 to 1. There's a fish. So yeah, if I keep throwing this crank, I'm gonna either put a different reel on this rod or just put it on that jerkbait rod, probably. Now, how did you stay on? How did you stay on, Mr. Juicy? We yanked you completely out of the water. It's not fun and games until you gotta get your pliers out, though. That dude is stuck. Well, we've caught a bunch of fish, probably enough to make 2 videos. That morning bite, beat the heat, and we haven't eaten. Oh my God, dear Lord. There's no heat to beat yet. That was like, it is down into this fish's soul. Oh, that was easy. Definitely it's getting bit just enough that, dude, that was a hit. Ah. That was probably a dink. That was a hit. This thing's getting hit enough out here that it's almost a game thing to maybe try. But you know what? Just so we'll know. And I'm already getting worn out with that 6-3 to 1. I'm thinking I'm going to buy one of the black reels and just use the spool and literally just have this reel sitting around, because I can always use it for spare parts. Like the whole frame, anything in it will fit other than the 2 gears in the, I don't think this is different, the worm gear on one of my other deals kind of deal. So let's just go with something that's easier on me, and it's probably gonna do about the same thing. Now I could probably, I got it set in here. I just wanted to try this one. I should probably throw it on, the poison adrenaline is here. It's in the house. You know what I mean? Poison adrenaline is in the house, but so is this lose. And it just popped in my head because it's basically the same series of rods, just whatever. And we'll try it. Yeah, just already like way better. Oh, that was a hit too. Way better, a better. Oh, that dude is still right at the boat. He did not give up. He wouldn't give up. That dude was on it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. Let's let him simmer down. Put him back in that water fryer. Oh, he hog-tied himself. Look at that. That is a beautiful shot right there. That shot is so beautiful. I gotta get a pic. I gotta get a pic of that. Sorry, dude. I know you're in all of your glory. Let me get a shot. That could be what you call it material. Oh, dude. You stop spinning. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. With these little dudes, I like to just get hold of. We hooked him again. I like to just get hold of the hook, generally, and voila. Did you guys get wet again? I'm drifting over the whole honey hole spots. I think there's a bite. I said it on the Thursday night video, just out away from that bank. I think there is a bite that is like out here. All right, here we go. Regrouped. Got a new trailer. Try to stay back off of this area. A little bit lighter colored. Throw this up and around until we get out further, and then right out here I'll throw the Rattletrap. Just enough grass. There's one. Stay on this time. I think we hit that turtle. That's a nice chunk. Oh yeah. And he come off. Yeah, my cousin, back when he was 2 years ago, we were out here fishing for him. They will like stage up. You might find them one day all around those stumps, and then the next day they're nowhere near a stump.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, so let's try them out here. There's one. Let's see how well our jerkbait rod does. Technically, if it's good for jerkbaits, it should be good for these, bringing them in. So I already think I like it better than I did that other rod. That is a dink. All right, let's go. All right, one more cast with this guy. He should be, he's got all the colors that should work. They may just all be a little touch intense for this situation. Oh boy, the sun's coming out. Let's go with my BooYah. He's a little more subtle, a little more muddle. Can I get a BooYah? Well, sure you can. You just gotta go to the store and get you a little BooYah HardKnocker. So this is the ultimate setup. Let's see, somewhere right around there is that. deal. Oh, that was something. That could have been that stump. Yeah, I'm a BooYah fan, guys. And then I was reading on the Tackle Warehouse deal, they come up with that new crankbait, and they say right on there, they brought back the Xcalibur so-and-so deal. So these BooYah HardKnockers are the old Xcalibur XR50s or whatever. Oh, that was a fish. Poison adrenaline, are you just too strong? What is it? Okay, that's gonna be what I'm gonna do with you. You are no longer allowed to throw ½ ounce. I think you're just a little too stout. You shouldn't be though. That is not that stout. It's a medium plus. But that was definitely a fish I had on for a brief second. There's a fish. Let's see if that might be a little better. Let's see if we can get one of these a little bit better fish in. That dude is head shaking. I can feel it. Coming right at us now. He's going to come right here and jump. I know. No, he's going to dig. He's going to dig. He's going to try. Can he throw it? That is still not fish of the day, but he's a good fun one. That is a chunk. BooYah. Can I get a BooYah? Oh, you're right in the spot where I need to grab. Grab them like you mean it, boys and girls. Otherwise, they'll get you. Do I need a pick? No. The fish fought hard. I could have swore that would have been coming in at 2 pounds, not £1.25, £1.5. 2 pound plus. But that bite that I think is out there is out there. Just, you know, find your distance. I think there's a little stump off this bank. Go around throwing these. Well, so far this Rattletrap and that Strike King right at the boat. Whoa, I yanked him completely out of the water and off the hook. You guys saw that. That was insane. All right, let's go. I love this guy. He just came and made a blast down to the dam. He's gonna turn around, blast right back, and then he's done. Probably won't see him the rest of the day. Let's see if we can take a sideways, what you call it. There's a fit. I had another one. So I intentionally didn't move the boat. We're gonna see what this bass baby just taking that side right at the boat again. They got him fired up. Fired up. Right at the boat. So as you can tell, I didn't hit the troll motor, didn't do anything. Middle of catching fish and all that. I don't know that you could say the same about standing up on a kayak and have the ease of what we're doing out here today. There they go. There they go, and there they are, and there they go. Now last time, I think it was those same people we're going through here, I got on a little fired up chatterbait bite. I don't know if it's because of, you know, that grass was getting worked up or what, probably was. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. And we ain't no kayak, so we can stand up. We're on number 2 now though, because number 1 earlier with that wind was just not enough. So let's see if we can get something fired up with the help of the little tubers. Not YouTube. We're YouTuber. They're just tubers. Oh, we lost one of our little fingy fins. When did that come off? Let's throw him right up there. Let's let him get down in that wood. Uh-oh. That might be a little different coming at us. We'll just have to maybe turn into that one. You guys see that one coming? That one. Ooh. Yeah, this one's a little choppy chop. See the choppy chop? Got the little choppy chop. Look at the depth finder. It's like, way, oh, yeah. Way, oh, yeah. Way, oh, yeah. Okay, let's turn the boat while we got a chance. Oh, I want to get this shot right here. Could be one right there. Choppy chop. Choppy chop. Let me go choppy chop. Oh, we just went over something. So, good thing that thing didn't sneak up behind me. That'd been a weird feeling if it just would have hit me all at once. Like, whoa. Which it's probably gonna do. I'm gonna get locked in once I start throwing a chatterbait over in the grass. I got a big fish of the day again. Thank you, tubers. Stay hooked up. Fish of the day. You got to come over here and wait for them to start running around those kids on the tubes. That is a chunk. Get over here. Get. Oh no! You're not getting off. I know it ain't like a 3-pounder, but it's probably 2.5. Look at the screaming thunder crickets like, hey, I knew it. Them kids. And I'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Mwah. Look at that. I need a pick. One pick. I'll be back. Whoa. Let's just stood up when we hit a wake. Oh. I'm telling you guys, don't get discouraged. I think it's like they fire up. It's like that food. There's stuff on the bottom. And it's just like a, you know, poof of dust when the windstorm blows through, that kind of deal. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay, look at that shot. That is a good 2.5. It would be closer to 3, but it's summertime. But we are going to see if we got a jumper. So you guys stay tuned. Watch right here. I'm going to call that the showstopper too. That fish has got a jacked up mouth, been caught before. No give up in it. Oh, it was going to jump. So yeah. I'm over here in the stump field. If I hit a stump that I probably just did, that's what threw me around. Okay guys, so I'm gonna call that a wraps. Thanks for watching. Get out and go bass and bonsai. But we caught enough to have a morning beat the heat, you know, morning bite, and then the grind. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try to turn this boat where I at least have some control of it so I don't rip my rods off on those little stumps. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. If I catch any more, you'll see them on the end of this video. If not, I'm going to hit right there a little bit of grass line while they're getting it stirred up. I'm not going to go back. I could go back right where we were and maybe get a few more there, but good overall day. It's actually clouding up now. I could fish all day if I wanted to, but I didn't bring any snacks. Right? You guys got any snacks? Get out and go bass bonsai, guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna try to catch more fish. Okay, whoa, where did my rod go? Here it is. Turn around. So yeah, redemption is at hand, boys and girls. Whoa, do not try to turn around in your boat when that's going on. So let's do it again. I'm gonna actually work my way back up here and turn. No, I'm not. There's another one. Dude, I didn't even get time to do anything. I'm not as big. Not as big, but right there where that other one was. So I thought, yeah, I made several casts this morning down that way with the buzzbait, and I don't think we caught any I think we caught a few right in here, like kind of like we normally do, but then because I didn't go on in, if I would have caught more like right where these are coming from, I would have probably went on in.